it'd be really powerful as well, because I only do bonus against light, such as marines, lurgings, and so on. Okay, as you can see, the main worker was changed. Before I had the general, but now I am going with the stalker. We can change the design to it, we can change a lot of things, the main stage area and so on. I mean, there are around 4 to 7 things you can customize, like the weather, the worker, the gas area, the trophy itself and so on. It's a repetitive thing that the bunker is destroyed over and over again in the first 2 minutes, but as I said, that thing doesn't play a very important role for me, because in the majority of the games it's far more important to take the base and not the bunker. I mean, it's scary to have a playstyle like this, where you are heated in the first 2 minutes, not only in the shield area but also in the life. This one said go mass banes and we win. And it was really funny because I wanted how this game will end even before he said it. In this playstyle, I remember that I choose to have a mass Colossus and Stalker strategy. The Colossus, if there are just 1 or 2, they are not very well. But when you have 5+, it's much scary. And it plays an advantage to have enemies that are like units, in this case Zerglings or Banelings and so on, because Colossus does a bonus damage against light. I've chosen to do also a couple of sentries. I've chosen to do a couple of sentries, and with the buffs of adding more spells, having more mana, it's really important in order to be able to do those clones. By default, I think the main army they're going to build is based on Archons, but I will choose to have also some Colossus behind. I've just added the extended thermalance in order to have a bigger range. I think it's increased from 12 to 15 or something like that. Okay. Adding also some stalkers in order to deal with the Vikings. I think that having stalkers against Vikings is the best thing to do. First off, I've chosen to have a Phoenix playstyle in order to protect the Colossus, but it didn't play out so well. And the Vikings or the Phoenixes are not really efficient in terms of money invested, because for Viking you need to invest like 200 minerals, but the Viking itself doesn't have 200 HP. I like the units that I am building to have more HP than the minerals invested. For example, carriers are 500 minerals and they have 500 HP. That's a good investment. But if you are going to invest more minerals than the HP of the unit, that unit efficiency is not really there. I decided also to add some Phoenixes in order to lift the units. And as you can see, by playing with GeForce now, we can have all settings max. playing in Full HD, 60 Hz, 60 FPS, and everything is on maximum graphics. Deciding to have the first of the two gases is really important because it will give you a much higher economy that I really needed in this case, because Colossus are expensive, are like 300 and so minerals. They've added also some Broodlords, some Vikings, some Liberators. They're desperate to take out the Colossus. But really their issue is not the Colossus anymore, but more the Stalkers, that they are not able to see. Because the Starcraft have also more damage per second than the Colossus. Colossus is just a diversion, like the illusions made by Sentries as well. I will play another style where the Disruptors are even more efficient than Colossus, but in this case I think the splash damage of Colossus it's a far better choice, mainly because Disruptors shot only once and the Colossus shot multiple times. They don't have a limit, and this is continuous. If I was at the other end, I don't think that I choose to have the Vikings. I think a much better play against my strategy, to have massive Thors and tanks. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not, but I remember failing to win against something like that. Basically the enemy masses out Thors, tanks and also raiders. And those raiders, I mean the Ravens, are really powerful because they have a spell where they lower the armor of the enemy. So the Colossus, let's say they have 4 armor, after that spell is going on, they will have only 1 armor. So they will be taken out really fast. Also, if you mass out marauders, which there are armored units and like that, not light units, it will be really powerful as well. Because I only do bonus against lights, such as marines, Zerglings, and so on. At minute 9, I've managed to take out the bunker. Their bunker. I've added also some more Phoenixes, and I've continued to play the Colossus Stalker playstyle. I've checked also the stats to see how I've improved my efficiency over the past few games, and overall it was a good one. And keep in mind that those guys are free and I'm only 1, so it's far more difficult for me to fight 3 guys at once. I didn't even use all the minerals. As you guys see, I stacked also almost 1k worth of minerals, and now I can take it out the Nexus really easy. Okay, so the next one I will do mass Vikings to GM to demonstrate that that is not an efficiency one, not an efficient one, and we will see how it goes, because yeah. Let's see if those guys that I fought are really powerful. This guy had 500 games played, creeps, freebie. They were okay-ish players, not gems or so, but you know, fighting multiple people at once it's far more difficult than playing only one. Okay, see you in the next one with Vikings to GM. Bye.